This company is working with Nvidia to build the future of semiconductors, and the upside potential could be huge. In this video, I will reveal which stock it is, where it could be headed, and share some smart entry points to consider. But going all in on one stock is risky and diversification is key. That's why I'll also be sharing two more AI stocks that could be just as explosive. Your time is valuable, so let's dive right in. Starting off with the first stock on our list, which is Navitas Semiconductor, ticker symbol NVTS. This is the company that's going to be working with Nvidia, and it's currently trading at $8.79, which is already up around 480% from the lows we saw in April. And as I've said, the upside potential from here could be huge. So naturally, the next question is, how high are we talking? And to answer that, we can use the Fibonacci extension tool to get some price targets. So I've just drawn the Fibonacci extension tool for NVTS on the chart here, and the way this works is as prices start climbing up, these levels of the Fibonacci tend to act as resistance for the price. So we usually see the price get up to one of these Fibonacci areas, find some resistance, retrace, go up to the next one, and so on. Knowing this, investors using this tool like to lock in some profits around these areas, which puts them in a good position to buy back at a discount if the price retraces. So based on this, what are some areas where we could see NVTS find some strong resistance and where we might want to consider taking some profits? The first price target is going to be around here, which is $11.67. The level above this is going to be around $13.30. And the third price target is going to be up here, which is around $18. There are some price targets above these three as well, and I'll talk more about these in future update videos as the price gets closer to these three targets. So as the price starts climbing up, locking in some profits as it gets to these key Fibonacci areas could be an exit strategy you might want to consider. Having an exit strategy is very important as it enables us to not get out too early, but also get out before heavy retracements. And another thing that's equally as important is having an entry plan, because getting in at the peak and watching the price plummet straight away is not a great feeling. To avoid situations like that, we can use the Fibonacci retracement tool to get some entry points. This is what the Fibonacci retracement looks like for NVTS, and the way this works is as prices start retracing, these levels of the Fibonacci are where we tend to see the price find support and bounce back up from. And knowing this, investors using this tool like to either buy or dollar cost average down around these Fibonacci areas, which enables them to have an average entry price as close to the bottom of the retracement as possible. So based on this, what are some areas where you might want to consider getting into NVTS or potentially averaging down? The first entry point is going to be around here, which is $6.45. The level below this is going to be around here, which is $5.51. And the third entry point is going to be around $4.56. So initially getting in at the higher Fibonacci level and averaging down at the lower levels if the retracement continues could be an entry strategy worth considering. So NVTS was the first stock on our list, and you've probably noticed that I'm using technical analysis to break these down. Some people trade based on the news, others focus on earnings, and then there are those like myself who stick to charts and indicators. There are lots of different ways to invest, but if you're wondering which strategy performs the best, the one that's given me the biggest edge is investing alongside key US politicians. Over the past few years, this approach has consistently outperformed everything else I've come across. When certain politicians make moves in the market, it often signals something bigger, and being able to track that has made a huge difference in my results. If you're curious about how it works, I put together this free video that walks you through the exact strategy I use, including real trade examples and the returns it's delivered over the last 3 years. The link to this video is in the description below, so feel free to check it out if you want to see how powerful this strategy can be. Coming back to the second stock on our list, which is Oracle, ticker symbol ORCL. This stock is currently trading around $245, and there's a lot of upside potential here as well. To figure out how much upside, we can use the Fibonacci extension tool again, which looks like this for Oracle, and some areas where we could see the price find strong resistance and where you might want to consider taking some profits are going to be the following. The first price target is going to be around here, which is $278. The level above this is going to be up here, which is $377. And the third price target is going to be around $476. So from the current price, we're looking at a potential 94% upside to this price target. 94% is decent, but we can see some even higher returns if we can secure some cheaper entries. So let's now use the Fibonacci retracement tool to get some entry points. So this is what the Fibonacci retracement is looking like for Oracle. And some areas where you might want to consider either getting in or averaging down are going to be the following. The first entry level is going to be around here, which is $220. The level below this is going to be around $200. And the third entry point is going to be down here, which is $184. Now, if you're thinking, okay, these entry levels make sense, but I don't have the time to constantly keep an eye on the price to catch it when it hits one of these entry levels, then don't worry because I've got a free solution for you. I've recently started this free service that you can sign up for, and I'll send you alerts as soon as the price hits our entry points and also our price targets completely for free. The link to join this is in the description below, but don't worry about signing up now. Feel free to continue watching this video and I'll remind you about it at the end. So Oracle was the second stock on our list. Let's now move on to the third stock, which is Valens Semiconductor, ticker symbol VLN. Is currently trading around $3, and similar to the other two, this has the potential to explode up as well. So let's use the Fibonacci extension tool to get some price targets for this. So I've just drawn the Fibonacci extension for VLN, and this is what it looks like. Some areas where you might want to consider taking some profits are going to be the following. The first price target is going to be around here, which is $4.69. The level above this is going to be up here, which is $6.53. And the third price target is going to be around $8.35. So similar to what we said before, as the price starts climbing up, locking in some profits as it gets to these key areas could be an exit strategy worth considering for VLN. But before we can exit, we need to enter, so let's take a look at the Fibonacci retracement for this to get some entry points. This is what the Fibonacci retracement is looking like for VLN, and some areas where you might want to consider getting in are going to be the following. The first entry point is going to be around here, which is $2.72. The level below this is going to be around $2.53. And the third entry point is going to be down here, which is $2.34. I will be making update videos on these stocks as the price gets close to these key areas. So if you'd like to stay up to date, consider subscribing to the channel. I'll also be bringing you the best investment opportunities multiple times a week, so that's another reason to subscribe. Also, if you found this video helpful, then please consider dropping a like on this video as that helps out the channel a lot. And if you'd like to learn how to profit like a politician, the link to this free video explaining everything is in the description below. so feel free to check it out if you're interested. Also, as promised, this is your reminder to sign up for the free alerts. The link to join this is also in the description below. It's worth mentioning I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Please make sure you do your own research and your own analysis before you make any investment decisions. Feel free to let me know your thoughts on these companies in the comment section below, and also if any stocks have been catching your attention recently, feel free to leave those down there as well. It would be good to learn about those. If you'd like to watch another video where I talk about some massively undervalued stocks, then feel free to click on the video that's currently on your screen. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.